Hey, this is a part 2 video of what I was discussing earlier this morning about when I went onto the website yesterday and I saw that Mexico has some contribution to Nigeria. And out of my curiosity, I'm looking at a few scenarios. Number one, I understand here in America, the Mexicans, especially living in LA, and being in LA since 1993 myself personally, I know that for a fact that they still consider black people over here niggers. Number two, they abuse the badge and the power of the badge when they're over here as well against black people. Number three, the Native American tribes have put them in place of white people or along with white people as Native Americans. And during the 1800s when they came over, the Spanish came over and they had the Spanish flu and they killed all the original Native American members off with the Spanish flu, which was like 90% of them with the diseases and viruses that they had. It got rid of them. So then a lot of those that looked like us died and so on and so forth. They had more color. And so ever since then, I guess you can say it's been a little bit more color of the beige. And then the white folks mixed, race with them and everything, and then it became what it is. And number four, what I look at is that when they had relationships with black people and they say, hey, I'm Native American, I'm always just curious to why they never bring no money to the table. Why is it that they never bring any money to the table as far as being paid membership money when they have certain tribes that pay $100,000 or more a month to their members and everything? Why they don't give any money to their black relationships? That's something that I've always been curious about. And also, how come they have not paid the reparations to those that they have relationships with that are black and they have families with? And another thing that I want to talk about is the Native American languages, how the Native American languages, such as Cherokee languages, are kept a secret, and they do not teach the Native American languages in public school systems to those that live here in this country, in America, and teach it to them, but they teach it in a private school setting in the tribes, but it's not given to us. That's something that I was thinking about earlier today. So, my thing is that has anyone ever talked yet to the president of Nigeria to let them know how things are over here in America and give them a little update of how they treat us over here, how they think about us over here? And I'm not saying that all Mexicans don't like blacks, but what I'm saying is that there is a big number of how we're looked down on, even with them, and that they have not paid us any money. They have not given us any money. And those that do marry the rich black guys, or maybe black girls, but mostly black guys, they want a divorce and they want to take what they made instead of them bringing to the table that membership money of $200,000, $300,000 a month. They don't want to share that. They don't want to give that. So they come with nothing. So it's like, I'm here to take, not to give. So I think these are some things that need to be discussed, because I'm concerned about their contribution. And the thing is that I've had dreams about Latinos taking Africans, and some of them are celebrities, into hostage or slavery in areas that are like resortful areas and has shackles on their necks. Because I know people really feel that history is going to repeat itself again. And sometimes it's allowed, but not all the time. So the wall going up during the time with Trump makes me wonder what's really behind that wall. Whole thing behind that. Is he really in on what they were really trying to do in Mexico? Why are they coming way over there to Africa but won't build up in Mexico? instead of being in Africa. What is it they're trying to really do? According to my dream, look like to me, if they still look at us as niggas in America, in California, what else could it be? Sound like to me they want to take captive. That's what it sounds like. But then again, we still have China, who's always been down with us since the days of emperors, in a lot of ways. So, I don't know. They use certain type of people because they want to have that generational wealth. So they go way over there to Africa to take from us, to get them wealth. Where? In their land? In Mexico? Is that the deal? Because I understand myself personally. I look at the uniforms, police uniforms. They're black. Black is a color that make people feel powerful. So it's like black on the outside, white on the inside. We get a pass because we got a gun. But since I got a lot of documents from my cousin, I understand a whole lot more about our family and our history in a lot of ways. So it makes me feel like saying, like, we take over in a lot of ways. We distract them. We present to them beautiful women, light skin, curly hair, something that don't look like what we see over here, and make them feel like they deserve us more. So we can take over and come over here and live like kings and queens and don't have to pay for it or give anything for anything, because we're not giving them anything now, even in America. And this is the reason why I really feel like we need to take back by going to the White House and reestablishing the documents, the corporations, the articles of the White House, and get those seats and those votes for our people to sit in. We got into 2024 to the next election. And if they want to keep Biden in there to 2028, we got into that time as well. Because if they feel they're going to come from Mexico and make their way to Nigeria and take over and try to make our people slaves and open up those huts and open fire on our people, then we done ourselves an injustice all the way around. And love ain't got shit to do with it. I guarantee you that. So, all I can say is, my hands, my prayers, my burnings of offering is in God's hands. Taoism is where it's at. And there are a lot of black people right now that's into Taoism. They're practicing it every day. And I'm one of them. And we're opening up that third eye. And I hope you all open up your third eye with Taoism, so you can see what's coming and before things happen. Don't get lost. Your third eye vision is sharper than the two eyes you got. Believe that. Love is where you find it. But I hope you can love yourself first and realize what's really going on.